One of our hottest performing YouTube videos to date is the UPPAbaby Vista V2 versus the Baby Jogger City Select 2 comparison. Now today we are bringing you an update on that comparison, showing you these strollers in double mode with infant car seats and getting all into the configuration, so join me. Hey friends, I'm Melissa with the Snuggle Bugz team. We are a Canadian baby retailer who is all about instilling confidence in families navigating the early stages of parenthood. So today in our confidence journey, we are going to help you understand the differences and decide between the UPPAbaby Vista V2 and the Baby Jogger City Select 2 stroller. Now, what is the difference between these two strollers? They are both single to double strollers. They are both tandem, meaning the seats stack in double mode. They both, they're around the same size, they're around the same weight. We're gonna go through all the things that make these strollers similar and also the differences, and we're going to get into a conversion from single mode to double mode. Now, from the hop, let's talk about the weight. So both of these strollers weigh in just around 27 pounds. One of the big differences between these two strollers is the seat weight. So with your Baby Jogger City Select 2, you're getting a seat weight of 45 pounds for both the first seat and second seat that you would purchase separately. With the UPPAbaby Vista, your toddler seat can accommodate a child up to 50 pounds. And if you use a rumble seat at the front, that can accommodate a child up to 35 pounds. So that is one of the core differences between these two strollers. One of the things that differentiates these strollers from each other is their from birth options. So both of the toddler seats can be used from around that 6-month mark once your child has a bit more core support. And with your Baby Jogger stroller, you're going to use it with an infant car seat to use from birth. So you're going to purchase adapters and most likely pair it with the Baby Jogger City Go infant car seat. That's a common pairing that we see. Alternatively, you can purchase a pram separately to use this from birth as well. Now with your Vista, you have a from birth option right from the box with the included bassinet that is rated safe for overnight sleep, so that's a really nice option. Alternatively, you can also use it with your Mesa infant car seat, and both the bassinet and your Mesa infant car seat would plug right onto the frame with no adapters needed. So that's a really great option. You can also use other infant car seats on your Vista. You just need to purchase additional adapters. Now, another big difference between these two strollers is actually in the basket. So with your Baby Jogger basket, you're able to accommodate about 15 pounds. You've got a nice elastic back here, and it's a pretty nice deep basket. You also have these additional zip down elements, so you can actually extend the width of your basket to pack more stuff in. With the Vista, you are getting another sizable basket at 30 pounds. So this basket is definitely one of the biggest under baskets that we see on the market. You've got a nice kind of spring load here so that it just helps you load your stuff in and out a bit easier with some additional pockets. So both of these strollers definitely have a great basket, but major increase on weight limit with your Vista basket. While we're at the back here, let's talk about adjustable handlebars. Both of these strollers have the same mechanism for adjusting your handlebar up and down. They have, I would say, a very similar handlebar range, very compatible for shorter or taller parents, realistically. The wheels on the strollers, so both of your strollers are getting a large back wheel, slightly smaller front wheel. On your Vista, you are getting the ability to lock off your front wheels, which is really nice for these Canadian winters when you are going through the slush, or if you are hitting the beach and going through sand or any rougher terrain, you lock those front wheels and it just kind of helps you power through. The Baby Jogger still has great suspension and great wheels, just no lock-off capability. Your Baby Jogger is front wheel suspension, whereas your UPPAbaby Vista is all-wheel suspension. Now let's talk a little bit about canopies and fabric. So one of the big differences with the Baby Jogger City Select 2 Eco is that you are getting this really nice tencel canopy and seat fabric. So Tencel is a thermoregulating fabric, and it's very nice and comfortable for baby to be sitting in, and a really great option. With your canopy, you are getting a nice peekaboo window up top here that is magnetic, so very easy to take a look at babe while you are strolling down the street. The Vista, on the other hand, you are getting a really nice zip out canopy with full extension. So you've got a nice extension from the get-go here. And then when you zip out, you're getting even more coverage with a mesh peekaboo window here, as well as a fold away mesh peekaboo window up here for keeping an eye on babe and just maximizing that airflow in your stroller. Now, a couple other differences within the seats. So with your Vista, you're getting a no rethread harness that actually, it is a 5-point harness, but it only has 3 connector points, which is really nice for loading babe in and out. You're also getting a nice leather covered bumper bar here. With your Baby Jogger, you're getting a rethread harness. So as your child gets taller, you're going to need to just rethread the harness through these holes to increase the size as their shoulders get higher. Then you're also getting a 5-point puzzle piece buckle, which is super easy to use, and a nice leather covered bumper bar here as well. And on the Eco model, you're getting a nice leather covered bumper bar. Both strollers have a nice adjustable footwell, so you can really maximize baby's calf support and their footrests. I'll show you on the Vista here, you're getting multiple positions, which is very nice, especially when you are reclined with babe, they're having a nap and you want to give them a little bit more support. So now that we're talking about the recline, let's take a look. So with your Baby Jogger, you're just going to recline the seat back here. You can see that you're actually getting a pretty flat recline. I would call this near flat. So your child on the go can have a nice little snooze, as we know that they love to do in those early days in the stroller. And with your Vista, you're getting another super easy to recline seat, just pushing the button in the back here. And again, a very near flat recline, which is great. I totally get it. One of the most important parts about your stroller is the fold. So let's take a quick look. Both of these strollers offer such an incredible fold. So with your City Select 2, you're going to just pull up on the canopy. Then on the side of the frame here, you've got these 2 levers that literally say fold on them to make your life easy. You're just going to pop those up and your stroller is going to fold there, and you've got a really nice compact fold. You can further fold down your footrest a bit to get an even more compact fold. Let's throw this on the ground for a minute so that we can compare the folds side by side on the ground. With your Vista, you're actually going to put your handlebar in the most upright position to do your fold. That gives you a self-stand. You're going to put down your foot brake, pull up your canopy, and pull on these 2 levers on the side of the frame. Fold over your footrest, and you are getting a really nice fold. So 2 very different folds here, both very easy. The UPPAbaby does have a self-stand option, which is nice, but let's take a look at the unfold because they are also super simple. With your Vista, you're just going to open up this lock-off button on the side of your frame. Open her up, put your canopy back down. With your Baby Jogger, you've got a lock off on the side of the frame here that you're just gonna open, pull up your seat frame, toss it out, and we are unfolded and ready to stroll again. So one of the things before we hop into double mode that I would love to show you is how easily both of these seats can actually turn to face parent. So right now we have them facing the world, but in those earlier days, it is really nice when they can face parent, and both just have these super easy to use buttons on the side of the seat where you would open it, plug it back into the frame. With your Vista, you've got 2 buttons here. And this is just such a nice option for being able to interact with your babe a bit more on a walk. Now, I'm gonna flip these back around when I go into double configuration, but before I do, I have to show you this bassinet on the Vista. So as I mentioned, your bassinet comes in the box with the Vista. It's rated safe for overnight sleep, which is wonderful. And you can see that in order to plug it into my frame, I did not require additional adapters. So We love this bassinet. It is a super popular option and is definitely one of the drivers for people loving the Vista, because when you have this sleep-rated bassinet, you can actually use this for overnight sleep with your newborn. So in those early days when you've got your newborn in your room, this is a great option so that you don't have to have a secondary bassinet or crib in your bedroom. With the bassinet, some of the great features that it has is this nice adjustable canopy that you can put up or down. Plus it has this really nice pop-out sunshade. So if you are out and about with babe, they're just a little bit more protected from the elements. You've also got a nice zip-off apron here. You've got a really nice plush mattress in here for babe. And you've got some really great breathability panels in the bottom of the base that just really help to increase airflow for your newborn and are really great options. Now, to take your bassinet off, you're just going to press this button at the top. So it's a one-handed removal, super easy to do. Let's put our toddler seat back on now and get into double mode. Now you are ready to turn your single into a double. So both of these strollers can accommodate an infant car seat, a bassinet or a pram, and a toddler seat or second seat in so many different configurations. Be sure to check out our website, snugglebugz.ca, to see a whole listing of all the available configurations. But for today, let me show you in 2 toddler seat modes. So with your Baby Jogger toddler seat, you're getting a seat that can also accommodate 45 pounds, just like the seat that comes out of the box. When you purchase your second seat, you're also going to get your adapters. So let me show you how easy it is to turn this City Select 2 into a double. First, we are going to pop off these 2 covers on the front of the frame. Then we'll take our second seat adapters, plug them in, and we've got our second seat that you're just going to plug onto the frame. And now we are ready to go in 2-seater mode with our babes. All right, now we are ready to turn our Vista V2 into a double. So with your Vista, your initial toddler seat that comes with the stroller can accommodate a child up to 50 pounds. With the rumble seat, which is your second seat that you would purchase separately to turn this into a double, that can accommodate a child up to 35 pounds. So you are getting 2 different weight limits there. Your toddler seat, when in use, would always be in the top position on the frame, and your rumble seat will always be in the bottom position on the frame. That's because the frame was basically built to accommodate a higher weight limit up top. So let me show you this rumble seat. It includes your rumble seat adapters that you need to attach to your Vista frame. And otherwise, this seat is very much the same as the toddler. You've got a nice extendable canopy, a bumper bar, and all of these features. So to turn your single into a double, we're just going to take these adapters and plug them onto the frame. So our adapters are in. Let's put our rumble seat on. And now we have both strollers in double mode. So I mentioned earlier that you can definitely change up your configurations with infant car seats, with your toddler seats or your second seats. You can have prams or bassinets. You can change the directions of the seat to face the world, face parent, face opposing directions, or face each other if your children are getting along extra well that day. Now let's talk about the fold in double. So with both of these strollers, you are going to get a very compact fold when you take both seats off and fold the frame with no seats on. That's probably your easiest, most lightest weight way of getting it in and out of the car. With your Baby Jogger City Select 2, when you're folding it in double mode, I would recommend taking off the front seat and then folding it in single as we did earlier. So you'll have a seat plus your fold, which I'll just do here. And you are ready to load it into your vehicle. Now, one of the things that people love about the Vista is that you can actually fold this stroller with both seats on in self-standing mode. So those are 2 awesome factors in a fold. So let's take a look. First, I've already got my canopies in the upright position. And hot tip, I pulled back the footwell on the toddler seat here to help me get a more compact fold. You've got your handlebar in the upright position and the brake on. Then to fold, you're just going to pull these two buttons on the handlebar and you are folded and ready to go. Look at that self stand. And then to do your unfold, you are just going to pop open this lock off on the side, pull your frame back up and out. You've got your canopies back down and you are ready to stroll again in double mode. Let's open up our baby jogger. We're going to just open this lock off on the side of the stroller, pop our frame out, pop our second seat back on. So both two easy peasy options. Now I did mention that you can fold both of these strollers with the seats fully off for a very nice, compact, lighter weight fold. Sometimes that is easier for families to get it in and out of your vehicle, especially if you're using with the bassinet or with an infant car seat. So choose your own adventure when it comes to the fold. Not only do you have a million stroller configurations, you also have a million fold configurations. So let's summarize the core differences between these two strollers. Now with your Vista, you are getting the bassinet in the box with your purchase, which offers you a from birth option. You can also put the bassinet or a Mesa infant car seat on your frame with no adapters needed. The Baby Jogger is a bit more of an economical price point because you aren't getting a bassinet pram in the box. That would be purchased separately, but this could be a great option if a bassinet or pram isn't important to you. Now with the Baby Jogger, your toddler seat can accommodate 45 pounds, but when you purchase a second seat, that can also accommodate 45 pounds, which is a bit higher of a weight limit than the rumble seat, which can only accommodate a child up to 35 pounds. The Baby Jogger seats can be used interchangeably on top or on the bottom, whereas your toddler seat on the Vista and your rumble seat need to be in the upper and lower positions respectively. With your Vista, you're getting a rain shield and a bug net in the box, and you're also getting a larger basket and the ability to lock off your front wheels. So what it all comes down to is what stroller is right for your family. We would love to know in the comments below what stroller is your favorite, if you already have one, if you're leaning towards Baby Jogger versus UPPAbaby. Let us know, and wherever you are at in your stroller purchasing journey, if you're purchasing a big stroller for your first babe to grow with your family, or you're on your second babe and you're leveling up to a larger stroller to accommodate anyone, don't forget to check out our best single to double strollers of 2024 video live on YouTube now to help supplement your research journey. We also have so much information available on our website, snugglebugs.ca. And if you head into any of our Snugglebug stores, we have floor models of both of these strollers and more available for you to test out and get the feel for. So enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next video.